This story is in Your Turn Practice Book, page 53. So you can open that book and follow along as I read. Then you'll write about it later. Why people and birds are friends. A long time ago, people of the world were far apart. It was easier to get lost then. People and animals did not talk to each other. It was easier that way. But things change. Jungles are enormous. It is easy to lose your way and feel tiny. This is what happened to two brothers on a hunting trip. They planned to be gone for 2 days. But 5 days later, they were lost. They were farther from home than they had ever been. Excuse me. Every day they would walk in one direction. They thought it would take them home. Every day they would stop when it got dark, but they would be no closer to being found by anyone. Luckily, they knew how to camp. They also knew how to find food and firewood. The older brother went to find firewood, and the younger brother went to gather food and water. He looked for more than an hour, but he could not find anything to feed his brother and himself. He was very tired, so he sat down to rest. The young boy sat, listening to the warm wind and the leaves. He noticed a bird in the tree above him. He watched as it jumped about. Then he heard a voice. "I know where your parents are. I know where your parents are." The boy looked around to see who was talking to him. He didn't see anyone. He was confused. He heard the words again. In a moment, he understood that the bird was talking to him. The young boy stared at the bird for a minute. Then he said, "Can you really help my brother and me get home?" The bird hopped from one branch to the next. She said, "Yes, I can. I know the village you live in. I can take you back there. I only ask for something in return. I require 3 insects to eat. That will make me strong enough to guide you home." The young boy quickly agreed to feed the bird. He ran back to his camp as fast as he could. He found his brother sitting in front of the fire. He told his brother about the bird. His brother did not believe him at first, but finally he slowly agreed to go with the boy to meet the talking bird. When they found the bird again, it repeated the offer to the older boy. He also immediately agreed. The boys went to find insects for the bird. It waited patiently on a tree branch. They found several insects. The bird chose a few and gulped them down. 1, 2, 3. "We leave in the morning," she said. The next morning the boys followed the bird home. It took several days. The bird always waited for the boys to catch up before flying ahead. When they finally got home, the boys' parents were very happy to see them. The family promised that they and their children's children would always feed hungry birds. That is why birds sing to humans and humans feed birds. So the genre of this story, it's like a fairy tale. It's like the kind of stories that tell you how things came about. And I don't see the genre listed anywhere there.